Hi viewers, welcome back to Usald Coins, the place where we explore America's rarest and most valuable coins. Here, you'll find the stories of coins that have sold for thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars, and the hidden treasures that might be sitting in your pocket right now. So get ready, because today, we're talking about the fascinating story of the 1973 half dollar. Let's begin. The 1973 half dollar holds a special place in U.S. coin history, especially for collectors. This coin is not only admired for the beauty of its design but also for the errors, rare varieties, and market value that make it stand out in the numismatic world. In today's video, we're going to cover the complete story of this coin from its history to the design, mint marks, errors, valuable varieties, and how you can tell whether the 1973 half dollar in your hand is just an ordinary coin or a hidden treasure. The half dollar has a long history in U.S. coinage, but after 1971, a major change was introduced. These coins were no longer struck in silver, but instead made with a copper-nickel-clad composition. Rising silver prices at the time led the U.S. government to eliminate silver from circulating coins. As a result, the 1973 half dollar was also minted in copper-nickel clad. This coin was issued in honor of President John F. Kennedy, who was tragically assassinated in 1963 following his death. Both the public and the government agreed that his portrait should appear on the half dollar as a lasting tribute. The 1973 version is part of that legacy, and even today, the design remains one of the most significant in the history of American coinage. The design of the half dollar is crafted with remarkable detail. Obverse front side, it features the profile of President John F. Kennedy, facing to the right. The fine lines of his hair and the delicate facial details are clearly visible. At the top is the word Liberty, while below appears the motto, "In God We Trust." At the bottom, you'll see the date 1973, which distinguishes this coin from other years. Reverse back side, the reverse displays the Great Seal of the United States. An eagle is shown clutching arrows in one talon and an olive branch in the other. The arrows symbolize strength and defense, while the olive branch represents peace. Above the eagle is a circle of stars, signifying the unity of the states. Surrounding the design are the inscriptions, United States of America and half dollar. This design represents America's balance between strength and its enduring desire for peace. The 1973 half dollar was minted at 3 different locations. Philadelphia, no mint mark. If the coin has no mint mark, it was struck in Philadelphia. Denver, D. Coins carry the D mint mark. San Francisco, S. These coins have an S mint mark and were mostly issued as proof sets. These small mint marks hold great significance for collectors. Sometimes the mark is faint, worn, or even missing, and those versions can turn out to be the most valuable. Now let's move to the most fascinating part: errors. These are the features that can transform an ordinary coin into a treasure worth thousands of dollars. Double die error. This happens when the design is struck twice, creating doubling on letters and numbers. If you see doubling on Liberty or the date 1973, you might have a valuable coin. Off-center strike. Sometimes the design doesn't align properly, causing Kennedy's portrait or the eagle to shift to one side. Collectors prize these coins highly. Clipped planchet. A portion of the coin's edge is missing, leaving the design incomplete. Die breaks. Cracks or raised lines appear on the coin, giving it a unique look. Wrong planchet. Occasionally coins were struck on the wrong metal. A 1973 half dollar struck on a leftover silver planchet would be worth thousands. A circulated 1973 half dollar generally holds only its face value of 50 cents. In mint state uncirculated condition, values can range from $10 to $20. Proof coins from San Francisco typically sell for $5 to $15, but if an error is present, they can bring hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Off-center strikes usually range between $100 and $500. Clipped planchets or die breaks can fetch between $200 and $1,000. And if a 1973 half dollar is discovered on a wrong planchet, that would be a thrilling find in the coin world, potentially worth thousands. Collectors need to know how to distinguish between rare and ordinary versions. Always check the mint mark first. Use a magnifying glass to carefully inspect the date and lettering. Examine the edges if there's a clip or missing detail. It could be an error. Pay attention to the luster and color. Unusual toning may signal something special. Most importantly, always research market values. Check recent auctions on eBay or heritage auctions to get a sense of what collectors are paying. Finding a valuable coin is only half the success. The real achievement is preserving it in top condition. Never handle coins with bare hands. Always use cotton gloves. Do not clean or polish the coin, as this lowers its value. Store coins in airtight holders or coin albums. Keep them in a cool, dry place to avoid tarnish or damage. For coins worth thousands, consider insurance or a bank safety deposit box. Collectors often say, finding a rare coin is luck, but keeping it in mint condition is true success. The 1973 half dollar is more than just a 50-cent piece. For collectors, it's an adventure. Imagine someone opening a roll of coins and suddenly discovering a rare error. That single moment can change everything. That's why collectors around the world hunt for these coins, bid on them in auctions, and cherish them in their collections. So while the 1973 half dollar may seem like just another coin in circulation, the truth is it can be worth thousands of dollars depending on its mint mark, condition, and hidden errors. That's why collectors examine every 1973 half dollar so carefully.
And that was the complete story of the 1973 half dollar, a coin that can transform from pocket change into a collector's treasure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and share, and make sure to subscribe to US Old Coins for more fascinating coin stories. Who knows, the next treasure might be waiting in your own pocket.